Tonight's episode comes from someone who says their first encounter with something dark happened when they were just a kid. What started out as a fun night with her older sister turned dark when they decided to go to sleep, when she was awakened by something demonic.
Paranormal Payphone.
Welcome back to Paranormal Payphone, the place where we always pick up after midnight. I'm Steve and Brandon. This is an exciting episode, not because of necessarily the story, because it's very similar to some other stuff that some of you guys have posted in here, but the way we got it. This came from a TikTok DM, which means, A, we're hip, we're on trend,
Yeah.
clock it, you know, do you know what that is? Do you know the clock it?
I have no clue what you're talking
You're
about.
so old right now. And
I'm on TikTok, bro. Yeah, I need you to stop with the senior abuse over here.
listen, this is exciting. This is a DM. This is one of the ways that you guys can reach out to us. So you can do it through email, through phone. You can call our phone number at 615-431-9003. You can email us at paranormalpayphone@gmail.com, or you can just send us a straight up DM. Slide in the DMs, as the kids say. Don't be creepy.
Yeah.
Don't be creepy. Listen, we often joke around that the podcast can't be listed on divorce paperwork. So don't be weird about it, okay? But send us any of your DMs, and we can get those stories out and share. And this is a prime example of what we're talking about. We've had some stories where we've had some sort of sleep demon waking up people, something that's affecting them while they're going to bed, and we're connecting these stories together and connecting these people together. This is what the show is about.
That is. And what's interesting with this one is that it almost takes the form of an animal this time, which is something new.
What would be the animal that you'd be the most afraid of to wake up to?
My dog right now.
Your dog? Right. Your personal dog right now.
personal dog.
So the thing hold on, let me, one
back.
second, let's rewind this. The thing you're afraid of most in this world is the thing that you have the most likely chance of seeing it at night.
Well, I'm saying in a demonic type way because I know this dog knows how much I dislike him.
What is wrong with,
I don't know.
I'm like,
deprived.
okay, if I wake up and there's a great white shark, if there's a grizzly bear,
A polar bear.
if there is a rabbit, like a weird rabbit, like that would be something strange. You're like, no, my dog.
The thing I see 1,000 times a day.
What's the thing you're most afraid of? Something in my house right now. That is it.
That's where a lot of these stories have that, though, man. They're scared of stuff in their house. Why can't I be?
I guess
elder
that's fair.
abuse, bro.
I guess that's fair. You know what? Your dementia might be setting in. You might not even know you have a dog at this point. You know, you're just sitting there in your Costco sweatpants, just like, what is that walking around the house? Is that a deer?
Yeah.
You know? To be fair, though, you do have a big dog.
Yeah,
I would
that's
be
not the
afraid
one
of
I'm
it.
scared of, though.
Oh, you're really hurting
that one
yourself.
I wouldn't be scared of. Yeah, it's the little one.
You're really hurting yourself.
It's like Scrappy-Doo, man.
I'm trying to throw you softballs to get yourself out of this hole, and you're just like, you know what? I'm going to dig in today.
Hey, I bought into it. I went with it.
What kind of dog is it?
So, you jerk. You're such a jerk.
Oh.
It's a mini Labradoodle.
Oh, come on. Not even a full size? You're afraid of the mini?
I hate you.
Is the hyperallergenic nature of it what really terrifies you? You're just like, I don't trust a dog without allergens. Like, what is it that's like really throwing you off?
Listen, man. This is some kind of demon dog that I've been making mad and being mean to.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't like him.
Okay,
I don't
well-
want to wake up to this thing.
I don't necessarily know that I would have said that I'm being mean to it for the entire
not
world
being
to
mean,
hear.
but just, not, oh, hey, buddy. Those kinds of things.
I get it. I understand. Maybe next time go with the Great Dane, like something that's like a little bit, bigger, a little bit more aggressive looking, but you go with the mini Labradoodle.
Yeah.
That's awful.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, world.
Here's, I can't believe that that's what you went with. Something that is in your house right now.
Okay, so if you want me now, after processing your, your belittling of me.
Okay, all right.
Probably an alligator.
Okay, I would respect that. I would respect an alligator.
But it's too late.
But no, it's too late. You already went out there with Scrappy Doo. You're already afraid of him. And there it is.
There it is.
Listen, I love it so much for you.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it.
So here's the real question, though. What's going on in your side of the internet that we can talk about today?
Man, I'm seeing all kinds of things right now. I'm seeing some astral projection meetings.
Okay.
I'm seeing that we have a brand new Jim Carrey.
A brand new Jim Carrey.
Brand new Jim Carrey.
Brand new.
Yeah.
New and improved or brand new?
I don't know if he's new and improved. He's not been out long enough to see, He's not for everybody, right?
No, it's like The Mask.
Yeah.
It wasn't for everybody, but if you got it, you got it.
You got it, yeah. And then there's this Regulus Star conspiracy.
Okay, this is an interesting one.
Have you seen anything on this?
I have, but will you let us know a little something about it?
Okay, so this Regulus Star conspiracy is there's this guy that he has this prophecy. I think his name's Chris Bledsoe. And
Before you get to
Yes, sir.
is he related to Drew Bledsoe?
It's his uncle.
It's his uncle? Yeah.
So we're going to go.
Yeah, put it on the record.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And so he had this encounter, if it was like this vision or something with some kind of angelic or otherworldly being.
Okay.
And he says that she told him that when the Regulus Star aligns with the Sphinx, aligns with the gaze of the Sphinx,
Okay.
there's going to be a shift and mark a significant change for humanity. More, whether that's new knowledge or new something. I don't know. It's very interesting though that this is coming out, and it's supposed to happen before Easter time, April of this year, 2026.
Can you ever tell what time of the year Easter is? It's a mystery to me every year.
Yeah, it's not ever said.
No, it makes zero sense to me. Like, my wife will be like, Easter's early this year. And I'm like, is that next week? I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
Like, just tell me what day I'm supposed to wear a blue suit to church and just let me go from there in a pink shirt. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let me know when I can expect the new pink shirt showing up, because that's what I'm going to be wearing. But no, so this is super interesting, because not only do we have this new knowledge thing, but this comes right off the heels of people discovering the pillars underneath the pyramids.
Yep.
Possibly talking about it being like an alternate power source that they were using at the time. So it is super interesting that we have this new thing coming up. We're saying, hey, we could have some new knowledge, and it could be just an uncovering or a new discovery of what the pyramids were always built for.
I'm glad your mind went there, because I went with all the recent talk of disclosure of aliens.
Yeah, you love an alien.
I do love an alien story, man.
You do.
But it's like, was he seeing this, and that this is going to be brought to light, and that there's, that's countless, new theories, new stories, new knowledge with that. So
Yeah.
this is an interesting one.
No, I immediately went to an uncovering of the things that we've already known. Now, if this doesn't happen, are they going to blame the Sphinx on being cross-eyed? They're like, no, hey, we thought it was going to line up with the gaze. Turns out,
Yeah, it's a little off. Just that left eye, just a little.
Turns out the Sphinx got a lazy eye, and it was just a little off. Turns out the Sphinx is both looking east and west.
It's never looking in my eye.
I hope it uncovers why it's got the weird face in the
Yeah.
first place. Let's explain what happened there.
Yeah.
But no, the alternate power source, I think, is something that is going to be super interesting. I did see some stuff where there are places that are starting to get some of that Tesla free-flowing electricity. They're starting to experiment with that and implement that places. So the fact that that's a possibility, and we have these pillars going underneath that could provide that source, is super cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of neat things going on, man. Just today, I was coming back, bringing my daughter back from a tournament, and have you ever seen these Waymo cars?
So I've never seen them. I've heard people in Austin talk about them.
Yeah. Super wild, man. I got behind one. Nobody's in this thing.
Yeah.
And it's got all these little radar cameras all over it. It was so fascinating to see that out in the wild.
Would you get in one?
That's tough, man. I don't know that I would trust that.
Really?
You're probably a better driver than I am.
I mean, like for sure, I feel like it would be
Careful.
mildly safer than most
Careful.
drivers.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I know that when I get behind the wheel, I've been accused of being an elderly driver. And so I feel like this thing would probably be a little bit faster than me. But that's okay, you know? I drive an old truck. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're going to be good.
You got a demolition derby going on there.
Sometimes.
Yep.
At times.
But it was really cool because it put its blinker on and started to go around a car, and then there was a car coming, and it just pulled right back in. Man, it was the wildest thing I'd seen in a while.
I don't want it changing lanes.
It was doing it. It was
I don't
going
need it
around somebody.
I don't need it swerving. Okay,
Yeah.
I need it to point A to point B. Let's get a straight line. Let's just get on that path.
Yeah.
Now, this new Jim Carrey. Tell me a little bit about this.
He looks different, man.
Yeah.
Like completely sounds different, and unless he's had like some really bad plastic surgery in the last month,
Yeah.
I don't. And his hair has grown really long in the last month. I don't know what's happened here. Have you seen it?
It is slightly alarming the way it's different, and we've talked a little bit before about, you know, like old Joey B not being the same president. You know, I can't believe that Jim Carrey is a possibility. You know, best Jim Carrey movie.
Personally,
That's why I asked you. Yes.
I am. It is nonstop today. I'm glad this is being recorded so the whole world can see how you're being.
I'm sorry, Mr. Academy Award.
yeah,
That's your
yeah.
personal favorite. Let
My
me hear your personal favorite. Yeah.
I really like Me, Myself, and Irene. Really? That
is it?
yes. That's why I set it up like that.
Okay. All right. That is not what I expected.
I mean, you're thinking, you know, what, Ace Ventura?
Well, you go Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a 2000s emo kid, you go Eternal Sunshine. You know, but the two that I was not expecting to hear out of you was Me, Myself, and Irene, or The Cable Guy. Those are the two that I was like,
Cable Guy was great, man.
oh, wow, you are
Yeah.
deep in this Jim Carrey
Yeah.
world. Okay. All right.
I need a couch.
Yeah. You need to unpack a few things here.
I've got some problems.
You know?
Yeah.
That Jim Carrey is one of those guys that I feel like could do a little bit of everything. But he really kind of like leaned in this world. I know I had a buddy whose favorite movie in the world was Liar Liar. And it just always struck me as odd because we were like 12 years old. He goes, Liar Liar is the best movie ever. I was like, I don't think you can fully unpack all that at 12 years old.
Yeah,
like, you
there's
know,
a lot
but
going on there.
But he lived his life, and Liar Liar to this day, like we're friends online, and I'll see him post clips of it, and I'm like, man, he is still ride or die for Liar Liar, even to this day.
He
But-
likes that elevator scene.
I'm sure that was it right there. So, new Jim Carrey,
Okay, I've got a little bit more on
Me,
that.
Myself, and Irene. You got more on
Yeah.
new Jim Carrey. Go.
So I saw this guy that, you know how they'll do like layovers of people's faces where they look the same? Mm-hmm. It's like that this new Jim Carrey could be being played by Walter Goggins. Is it Goggins?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking David Goggins.
No. He's not carrying boats and logs.
No, he's not.
No. But Walter Goggins is
Baby
on the
Billy.
right. Yeah, Baby Billy.
Baby
Baby Billy. He's also on the Fallout show.
Yeah.
But yeah, Baby Billy is what I would have known him for.
Yeah, so they were overlaying these pictures, and then the voice, and then some of the hand gestures that Walter has made in like commercial. There was a commercial that he played the Grinch in.
Yeah.
For Walmart.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, they're just trying to tell us.
The Grinch. I would have also accepted The Grinch as your
Yeah, I
favorite Jim
forgot
Carrey
that one.
movie.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. So The Grinch is one of those ones that it kind of freaks my girls out a little bit. Not so much the Grinch, but the baby Grinch specifically.
It's the little ones, man. It's like my dog.
Gosh.
See?
I would have accepted baby Grinch as freaky. A demonic baby Grinch? Like, that would have been the one that would have freaked me out. But you're just, okay, back on the dog. So the nose is different. So here's the question. What do we think about the Sphinx head it's missing its nose. Do you think that this is a Sphinx Jim Carrey situation? Is that the new knowledge that we're going to get?
It could be. Or how its head got up there.
I think this may be it. Cross-eyed Sphinx, missing a nose. And Jim Carrey all lining up together.
It all ties together,
Listen,
man.
I think this is it right here.
Yeah, it is.
Now, the remote viewing meetings. Mm-hmm. This is something that has been a hot topic and a hot discussion that we've had between us for a while. I don't know where I stand on it. It is something I think is super interesting, but I've seen it in so many contexts and so many dark places that I just don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I don't really understand it as much, so I'm very ignorant in speaking about it. But the woman that was talking about this does relate to the list.
Listen,
We're past the point.
we're going to say the name just like Voldemort. All right, this is the Epstein list. Like we're all there. That's okay.
That's it. And she's a survivor of that. And she was saying that how they would meet so that they couldn't be tracked or tapped or anything. They would astral project into these meetings.
Okay.
Which is mind blowing.
Yeah. Which basically means it's like mental Zoom.
Yeah.
Like
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's like soul Zoom.
Yeah.
you're sending like your spirit form out there to have these meetings. I don't know if you guys have seen Doctor Strange. It's like when he goes through and he's sleeping but also learning at the same time. It seems exhausting to me.
Yeah, that's too much.
I want a good night's sleep. I don't need demon baby Grinches and an astral projection going on. When did a good, solid little bit of shut-eye do us wrong?
It's been a while since I've had it, so I don't know.
I tell you, that's the thing they don't tell you about getting older.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's something that we need to get out there. Like, you're going to miss sleep. I don't mean like you're not going to have it. I mean like you're going to miss it like an old friend. It's just gone out of your life.
It's like a good nap. We used to fight naps when we were young.
Idiots.
Yeah, dumb. Embrace it.
Embrace the naps while you can.
Yeah.
I know I get jealous. My daughter plays on a few travel sports teams, and she comes home and she's like, I just need to go take a nap. And I'm just like, I've got to go re-caulk the bathroom. I miss that nap so much. And I, like you say, we fought it for so long.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't fight?
What's that?
Something coming in at our sleep.
Sitting on your chest, trying to choke you.
Sitting on your chest, trying to choke you.
That's tough.
Let's get into this call.
Let's do it.
The following is the message we received. It says, the story goes, one night, I was watching a scary movie with my sister, who is the oldest, and I told her after we finish if we can sleep. It's dark, I'm scared, and knowing your big sister or brother, she just laughed at me and said I was a chicken and I needed to grow up. So she insisted I can sleep with her, got in the bed on my side on the corner, and I slept. She had the opposite corner and we had both fallen asleep. I don't recall the time, but I know it was late. I remember visually seeing this short demon-like creature with bat-like wings that were cut and jagged, all black, sitting on top of me cowboy style. Both hands were on my neck choking me and I was paralyzed. I could distinctly see its red glowing eyes squinting at me while it applies more pressure on my neck, trying to choke me more as I saw it just looking at me, and I knew I was aware of the situation. It wanted to kill me. It wanted to take me out of my misery. I finally got out of the trance stage and postured my torso up at a 90-degree angle. I gasped for air, started breathing heavily, grabbed my sister, saying, "Did you see that?" I had sleep paralysis, but she didn't budge because she's a heavy sleeper, and that was my first demon entity encounter.
Okay, Steve. Pretty crazy story. What are your thoughts?
That is wild because here we have another physical attachment. Like we've seen some other sleep demon type situations, but they've all just been in the room just feeding off the energy. This is something that is physically on and attaching. A couple of the interesting things that weren't in that message, but were in another message that we shared kind of back and forth. She stated that they had fallen asleep around 11 and had woken up right around that 3 o'clock time frame, which is another situation that we've talked about before, with 3 being a biblical number of God. And so being awoken to this could be that representation of someone looking out for them. But yeah, to have it just be there in some sort of an animal form. What do you think about that?
Well, what's interesting with this was the way we received this story. There was another person that she briefly described it before sending us the DM, and there was another person that referred to, they just typed one word, and it was Pizante. I don't know if I'm saying this right or not, so please correct me. But it is described as an enormous dog or cat that goes into people's houses at night and steps on their chest, making it difficult for them to breathe and causing nightmares. So can kind of see something like that.
Yeah.
But this thing was like choking her,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it was choking and it was putting its hands and grasping. And so to hear that word, that Pizante,
Yeah.
it sounds something like very similar, like in that vein.
Yeah.
Maybe not 100%, but then again, I've never fought one. It could be that. And Lord willing, I'm going to get my little bit of sleep in peace and not have to fight this. But it's wild to think that we have so much of these sleep paralysis type situations where people are having this. They're fighting for their lives and waking up, and I'm just fighting for my life because of, a CPAP machine or something I need, my sleep apnea. But these people are dealing with real situations out there.
And there's a lot of it going on.
Yeah.
And it seems like this is really affecting a lot of people. She said this was her first encounter, so I wonder if she's had this again.
Oh, man. Once again, we're talking about being in a situation where certain people are a little bit more sensitive to it, and they're dealing with this. The idea of waking up with something with wings, first off, I'm out there. I'm out on wings.
I've seen Jeepers Creepers.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't love a bird. You look at it in the eyes, you don't know exactly what it's going to do. A dog, you look at a dog in the eyes. That thing's going to attack you or not attack you.
Yeah.
A bird, all bets are off. You don't know what's going to happen, right? So waking up with anything with wings on me, instantly out.
So you're done with wings.
I'm done with wings. I'm done at wings.
Forget all the other stuff, right?
Yeah, the glowing red eyes sitting on my chest and choking me. The
You're
wings.
okay.
The wings, I'm out.
The wings. Yeah.
That's where it is.
I get it. Yeah.
I'll take a Pizante.
You'll take a Pizante?
No,
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Easy.
But no, to have that encounter and then to be there with your sister, with an older sibling, and not being able to move with someone right there.
Yeah.
Ah.
And you're fighting for your life.
Yeah.
And you're fighting this creature.
What's the first thing you do?
I would die.
Oh, I give up.
Yeah, I give up. Yeah, I'm done. It was the wings for you. It was the choking for me. Yeah, I'm done with that.
When the going gets tough, Brandon gets gone.
Yeah, I'd die.
Yeah. How's marathon training?
Yeah.
He's out so fast.
Yeah.
That's always the joke we talk about during COVID and everything. We were talking about, okay, if this became like a zombie apocalypse situation, what's the first thing you do? And I was like, I'm out. I'm out there. I'm not surviving.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll go meet Jesus another day. It's fine. We're done. So, gosh, I can't believe you're out. So in this episode, we've learned that you're afraid of your dog. And if you wake up with that dog sitting on your chest, you're willing to die.
Yeah.
Like, that's all
If
it
it's
is.
a demon, yeah, if this is a demon and it's trying to kill me, I know this dog's going to kill me.
And the best part is you're not even really mean to it. You're just like, you're not friendly to it.
Yeah. And it's like, bad dog. Yeah.
You're just like, you're like kind of indifferent. And you're like, this dog's going to kill me. That's
Little disclosure, this dog has like the most human looking eyes that I've ever seen on a dog. Really, I've been weirded out since we got it.
Okay, so do you know that the guy who made the Labradoodles,
No.
not personally?
No.
No, okay. All right, so when he mixed the two breeds, he did not want to continue making them because the eyes were so human. He thought it was unsettling.
And it is. It is.
And apparently
100%.
he was right. Apparently he was right. The world is in the wrong.
Yeah.
They didn't need to be making more of these
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, he was right.
So she woke up 3 a.m. to this terrible thing on her. Could not move, could not breathe, fighting for her life. That sounds miserable. Not to mention that she's in a hotel. Like, she's not even in her own bed. Like, they're having a good time, and she's fighting for her life at a Holiday Inn. Like, that's even worse.
Yeah.
So we talked a lot about being in a home and some sort of like attachment to a home, about having different things like that. Could this be something with her, or is this something regarding the place?
It could be either or, but I still go back. This was my first encounter.
Yeah.
Because you can interpretate that so many different ways. Like, oh, there's more.
Is that a new word you just made up?
I did.
Interpretate it?
I didn't say thesaurus.
No, you didn't.
Let's hear you say that.
No, I got caught in that word earlier. I couldn't say it. It was
No,
terrible.
This has been demoralized Brandon episode. So let's get Steve on this. If you're a therapist.
Yeah. Have you ever got caught in a word that you couldn't say it? I spent about 10 minutes trying to say it earlier until finally I was like, book of words that mean other words. I just couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
But that first encounter, it does bring a good point. Like,
Yeah.
is this something did she see this thing again? Was she seeing different things? Was she experiencing these things in the wild? Or was it just something tied to her house,
That moment.
this Red Roof Inn?
Yeah.
Like, was it something like that? Because that's just wild to think. I have heard different stories of people who have like a vision where they can see certain entities, and they'll say that they just see them out about in the wild.
Which is crazy.
Can you imagine having that?
No. I've often thought about this. You can mock me if you want, but like if
This is a safe space,
this
Brandon.
is a safe space.
Listen.
Not tonight.
Listen, this is a safe space. Feel free.
Yeah.
Come on, Brandon.
Gotcha. No, like if we can only see in like, or most people can only see in this dimension,
Okay.
that like I've often wondered, like if you're outside of church, if you are enlightened or you have this gift that like there could be like a bunch of demons walking around, like you can see other dimensions. If that's what's happening all the time, and that maybe this lady's in tune
Yeah.
and she's seeing, and it knows that she can see it, so it's trying to kill her or whatever.
Yeah, you can slide into this dimension and
Yeah.
you can kind of catch the vision of it.
Yeah.
You know? But once again, it's interesting to see the amount of people that are attacked in these
Yeah.
very specific ways.
It's been a lot.
It's been a lot. And I'm so glad that we're able to connect everybody together.
Yeah.
We're able to see these things together. And right now, I mean, she could be sitting there thinking, like, for years, I was the only one that dealt with this. But you're not. Everyone's facing these things in very similar fashions. They're seeing similar things. You know, it's like every Bigfoot sighting, all it takes is one of them to be true.
That's all it takes.
You know, all it takes is you meeting one other person, hearing one other story that's similar to what you're experiencing to know, hey, this is something that really happened.
Yeah.
You know, just because somebody didn't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Exactly. And you get that stigmata sometimes if you try to talk about it, so you hold it inside because you don't want to get. Maybe this is a freeing thing for her, sharing this and getting it out there.
Do you feel better now that you got your fear of your dog out in the world?
Very, I feel very attacked this evening.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you just feel attacked here.
Yeah, just
and you
here,
don't
man.
get attacked by the dog when you get home. That's all I
And
can
his
hope
creepy
for.
eyes.
And his creepy eyes.
My Jim Carrey dog, the mask. Tied
Yes.
it all back.
Yeah.
Didn't the dog get the mask on?
The dog did
Yeah.
wear the mask at one
See,
point.
it makes sense.
You
man.
know, the worst thing about the mask is the fact that they made the mask too.
Yeah.
And Jamie Kennedy
Yeah.
became the mask.
Yeah, that's tough.
I mean, that was tough. That was hard for me to deal
yeah.
with, you know. But the first one, classic.
Smoking.
Yeah, thank you. This week's Brandon's Impression Corner.
Yeah, that's right. We've gone from singing to the karaoke corner to impressions.
Do you remember how big that movie was when it came out, though?
Oh, yeah.
Like, everybody's cool aunt would walk around and be like, smoking.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
going to be, that was the
That
thing
was
that was
it.
going to set them over the edge at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That was it.
Now we have a fake Jim Carrey.
Now we have a fake Jim Carrey. But I tell you what, one thing we got, this is Payphone.
That is. So, until next time, who you going to call?
That's Paranormal Payphone.